So how does Anthony stand as a representation of this greater ethos to create a comfortable, supportive, and accessible container for all walks of life to find sanctuary? Is a goal of the temple to provide an outreach for all people that otherwise may not be exposed to the beauty of visionary culture by the power of the expression of the temple?
Oh, sure, that's the intention, is to create a sacred space that is the proper kind of container around sacred art. And I think of visionary art as a kind of contemporary sacred art. And I say that for a branch of visionary art that I think focuses on the visionary mystical experience. Not all visionary art focuses on that, so it's kind of wrong to just say blanket that all visionary art is a new sacred art. I would point it toward the art that aims at depicting the visionary mystical experience, because that's one of the sort of unique and interesting features about our world today, is that we have dependable means, either through meditation or through entheogens, through shamanic journeying of one kind or another. We have dependable means for entering the visionary mystical state. Now, numerous people, millions of people around the world have experienced these things, and we don't exactly have a great understanding of it yet, what's going on there. But it seems for many people to be both an ontological and a theological kind of experience, that they feel in contact with a divine being, or their own being united with the being of all beings, a oneness that penetrates throughout the visible and invisible, the transcendental and the immanent, that it's possible to feel your infinitude both within and without, and that you are an element in that fabric of miraculous existence and exuberance and continual development. And as part of that intelligent web, then the mission of the artist, I believe, is to bring out this, or evoke contact with this divine field. And when we do that, when we make contact, and we have a memory of it, we have an experience of it, and we bring it into form, we wrestle it into a work of art that somehow conveys that contact with the divine field. It's an affirmation of God's presence in our lives, and it many times either reminds people of something that happened to them, or it may stir something that plants a seed for future liberation. That would be the ultimate moral or ethical kind of framework for creating works of art, is that they somehow serve the liberation of the person that's viewing them. Yeah, so it would be a bodhisattvic offering, the ultimate artwork, you know, that it was for the benefit and liberation of all beings, and that, you know, serving the highest good for the greatest number, and it had to be deeply personal. You know, that had to be coming from a sincere and unique place that only you could give. So that's what the new kind of visionary art is making present for us now. these unique and personal visions that are somehow universal, because they're glimpsing a dimension of being that for each one of us is infinite, because it's connected with the infinite one. And so that is, you know, our own, you know, portrayals of our God nature depicted by those who are eyewitnesses. You know, that's why visionary art matters, I think, is because it's the, our friend Fred Tomaselli said, well, you know, there used to be, back in the Hudson River School days and things like that, in the early 1800s, before photography, they were exploring out west, and they would take painters with them, you know, who would depict the mountains and the things that you would see out there. You know, they would accompany explorers. And so he said, Alex is a kind of, that kind of artist, but for inner space. And so I think that's what the visionary artists are doing, and that is a healing thing for people to see. I think that Pantheon serves it because the faces of God on that are cladding the building, each one of them with a different world religion in their forehead, showing multiple faces of, or masks of the divine, you know, as it comes through the sacred wisdom traditions. It's getting over the separateness. It's affirming the oneness of the Creator as it moves through all these different wisdom traditions, the waves that go through all cultures and through all, you know, they each are expressed in a new way, but they're the same one being. And so they also have a symbol of an angel of the creative imagination, which has kind of got wings on the cheeks of each godhead. And it,
I see that here.
yeah, it's very much like this. And so this becomes like a teardrop cried from the Creator to bridge the cosmic eye of the Creator with the human realm. And so that it's also carrying on the Entheon, it's carrying a paintbrush that is a symbol of the arts, basically, and that's got a flame in its heart, connected with a, you know, kind of vision crystal-like heart. And so it's an angel of the creative imagination. And every sacred tradition has creative expression, or else we wouldn't know of it. So, and in all forms, you know, from, you know, painting, sculpture, and architecture, to the scriptures, the literature, the dances, the songs, all of that are part of all world religions. So this angel of creative expression bridges the eye of the cosmic Creator with the human realm. And that runs through all world wisdom traditions, this angel of creative expression and the imagination. So anyway, that is part of what we're honoring.
Well, that's why we have the symbol that we wear. And it's a symbol of cosm. It's the higher vision pointing up to God's eye. And with higher vision, we can make creative expression. So if we are expressing creatively with higher vision, that's really our mission. That's really the basis of cosm. And Entheon is the visionary art sanctuary.